sometimes I have difficulty explaining to people what Sonic Pi actually is. I mean, it's technically a live coding environment that uses the Ruby language. That is to say, it is a program, like an integrated development environment or IDE, that uses a variant of Ruby for people to make music. But that feels off in some ways, right? On one hand, what does that mean to a non technical person? When I'm pitching a performance to a venue, that answer doesn't really mean anything to someone who isn't in the interactive media arts world. On another hand, I feel like this overemphasizes the importance of Ruby. I mean, I didn't know any Ruby before learning Sonic Pi, and I don't know that I could create something using Ruby now with just my Sonic Pi experience. And on the third hand, and the most important hand for us in this particular conversation, Sonic Pi as an environment is made up of a lot of individual components that work well together, but in truth can be used separately. Sonic Pi has a synth engine, SuperCollider, that makes the sounds that you hear when using synth functions. It has a robust built-in help system with examples, documentation, and a massive library for the language. It has the GUI that most people interact with to use Sonic Pi. It has ports for MIDI and OSC, and yes, it has the Ruby interpreter, but what I'm trying to get at is that that's only one part of the larger picture. I guess to answer the question that I posed a bit earlier, I normally explain Sonic Pi like an instrument. It has a logic to make sounds, based in Ruby, like the way a guitar and piano can both play a C note, but a guitar has tabs or finger positions that you can learn that don't necessarily translate to using piano. I think this is important to note given that there are other music coding instruments like Sonic Pi that operate on a different logic that can be as similar to Sonic Pi as a guitar is to a bass, or as dissimilar as a guitar and a didgeridoo. So you can tell this hypothetical venue, Sonic Pi is a music coding instrument. And if they understand or are interested in learning more, you can expand and give them this whole spiel, or just send them this video.